running out of time for a turnaround after this 1-5 start to the season. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And here we go from Philly. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
This is Sutton working the right side. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. They got a more aggressive strategy here on second down.
Has him on a quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. This opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's simply cannot make.
Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Let's go now.
Another give here to Jency. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Jency on second. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Strain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, Man, it's difficult on the defense.
Here's Genty. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. First call here coming from the shotgun. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he drives it up to the 24. Play made by Jacob Parrish. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket, and this one does not go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Back now, pressure coming. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 21-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Giving this to Genty. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Dropping back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There's a reset. Here we go. With the 44. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Here's a screen for 2. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And in motion, headed right. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Eagles and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And out to Jeanty. And before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Give up the guts. It's Jeanty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
60 Bison. Let's go.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Headed out right. Brought in right side. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. We'll get 22 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Let's go.
Counter give to Jeanty. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Jeanty has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Gain works for the touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Little tacks on extra points. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He's got Bellinger. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
It's second and inches. At their 49.
Second down, going to 2. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get it.
¿Me enseñas? Tíralo ahí. Gracias, mamá.
Everyone to the line. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. 1st and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was covered by tackles on third.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That throw behind his intended target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the attempt opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Great man on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's apt to punt and sends this flying. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line.
¿Lo tiraste? Qué bueno. ¿Era basura? Sí. Ok. Bueno.
Calm down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on 1st. Ball in left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
70 Lions.
They are throwing it again. It's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3